Depends on the inspiration.
Okay, so let's see.
If I have no inspiration, nobody will answer. Like
Okay,
next,
yeah.
next question.
Next question.
Telecom application developers or application developers are important to all industries because, as Mark Shuttleworth was mentioning this morning, software is eating the world, and we like to say that APIs are eating software as well, and some people even say JavaScript is eating APIs. So I think we are on a moment where the power shifted to the developers. So any industry cannot ignore that developers are originating innovation and creating new business models, new services, new kinds of revenues. So if carriers or telcos want to take advantage of the situation, they must get into dialogue with these developer communities. So they are important, and it's also important for these telcos that they talk to companies, the companies who are sponsoring TEDx.
Yes, I think one of the reason why this relationship is important is because of the numbers of application developers. There are application developers all around the world now who are able to handle very quickly web development and web development techniques, and bringing these development techniques to the telecom industry is a key point for us, and we hope that with our API we are able to do so.
Our platform is for developers, so our job is to talk to developers. We also talk to business people, of course, but our offer is to solve business problems and create services which are developed by developers. So for us, it's very important to be in touch with developers, and we are. We organize here hackathons or meetups because it's where we can exchange, show what we have done, get feedback, and also make our platforms evolve. Because our audience is developers, so we have to interact with them so that they can tell us what they need, what they would change, what they like, what they don't like. And also, when they are creating services, this brings us also new ideas, because they can say, okay, maybe we could do that. Ah, we can't. Okay, then we put it in our product roadmap, and then we're going to develop it. So it's a permanent dialogue with developers.
Yes, that's the key, I think. The permanent dialogue that we have with developers is very important for us. It lets us improve things we have to improve, because we always have to improve the platform and how we deliver that platform to the developers. That's one thing that we want to keep focus on, and by keeping this dialogue with developers, we manage to do so.
We are sponsoring TEDx because we believe that it's the right approach to build a community, and we want to make part of the builders of this community. Back in November of last year, when Alan Quayle created the telecom application developer concept, he built a summit in Bangkok, and we were, let's say, founding sponsors of this event. So it's like the logical step after the summit was to build this hackathon, because we were talking and showing some applications, but there were some providers or sponsors showing, and the idea was really to create a movement and to have really the developers participate more and more. And the success is, I think we are right to do it, because the success is above expectations, in fact. So we are very happy to sponsor TEDx, and we think it's necessary to keep this dialogue, as I was saying in the previous point, because it gives also us the opportunity to meet developers and to answer to their question.
Yes. Yes, it's true, and I think now we are part of a new community that is growing and growing. Today for the TEDx, Alan said that we had more than 650 people registered. So we can see this community growing, and we are happy to be in the movement.
I think we would like to see like the feedback of the TED Summit participants who are more business people or product or service people from telcos. I would like to have their feedback on the outcomes of the TEDx. I mean, we will see tomorrow what kind of hacks come out and what kind of nice mashups and so on. And I think the goal is really to show the creativity when you bring together this resource of API providers like we do, and when we bring them together with the developers, when we bring some telco resource also in, and what all of this can create as new services, and also new services and also revenue. That what I would like to see is that carriers can materialize the revenue, the new revenues they can get out of this movement.
You said everything.